welcome to another episode of Fran-Switch Code. What did I do today? Oh, God. What did I do today? I was on a call for the most of the morning, and then I had walk meetings, and then I did an Airbnb empanada making virtual experience with my coworkers. And I realized it was actually really nice. Cooking's kind of a vibe. I don't know, cutting vegetables, it's like therapeutic. I know I sound so stupid, like I'm regurgitating something as if it's some revelation to the world that everyone else probably already clearly knows about, but all I'm saying is I've discovered the benefits too, you know? So yeah, I did not enjoy the Airbnb experience because it was so stressful. It was so stressful. I'm like, ma'am, you're going too fast. I don't know what you're saying. Why would you give me better instructions? But eventually she said she's proud of me for the thing that I made at the end. So I'm winning. Made empanadas, all types. Square shape, Italian inspired caprese, I think it's called. And braided ones and dumpling looking ones and sweet ones and savory ones and a lot. Vegetable, meat, banana Nutella, cheese and corn, ham and cheese, tomato, cheese, and basil. Woo, fresh basil. I was so annoyed when I was at Whole Foods buying basil because I was like, oh, this is so annoying. But honestly, you know, like cutting up a herb yourself and putting it on your food as compared to shaking the dried version out, a vibe. It just makes me feel like so whole, you know, like look at me with my green thumb. I feel whole. Oh, well, that's probably what's called Whole Foods. You got me again, marketing team. I feel whole. I hate gender roles, to be honest, but I feel like a good woman in the kitchen doing her thing, and I feel productive, like a productive member of society, and I feel like a competent adult that knows how to take care of themselves by making a meal. But there was definitely not enough time allotted for her to give us instructions, ask us questions, individually check if we're doing the right thing. She just breezed through. I was like, ma'am, I'm still boiling this egg. Wait. And I wasn't the only one. Somebody was like, can I get the recipe so I can do this again on my own? I might be misinterpreting the situation, but I interpreted that as it didn't work out for me this time. And you know why? Because you're not being a good teacher. This is not a YouTube video. We are here. We need feedback and assistance. You can't just talk through the whole thing. And then I've been cleaning and doing Airbnb empanada experience in a studio. Also an Airbnb, LOL. Gave me a lot of personal insight as to what I want in an apartment kitchen. Big sink, dishwasher, microwave, toaster, air fryer, oven, gas heat, drying rack, cabinets, pantry, all types of drawers, the whole vibe. So that was insightful, and I'm grateful for that at the bare minimum. I'm also grateful that I kind of know how to make empanadas. Something's wrong with the dough. I can't tell if it needs more salt, but it just tastes too much like dough. Not a vibe. But I look forward to finally finding a place that I call my own, decking out the kitchen, and learning a bunch of recipes. Because apparently I like cooking now. Fun fact, there was a period of time in my life, aka most of my life, where I didn't even like food. I love Soylent because I was like, oh great, I don't have to eat anymore. I can just drink this thing. And I only went for the original flavor. So like it wasn't like, oh, the chocolate one, is it better than a meal? No. I went for the original plain, bland, soy powder, supplemental drink. And I had that for months on end. My friends were like, can you eat, please? I had Soylent and Ben & Jerry's because dessert is its own category. But now I actually really like eating and full meals and savoring them and putting all of these things together. And I did used to like cooking, and apparently now I like cooking too. Maybe. If today's any indication of how I feel about cooking, I might be into it. Stay tuned. Am I happy? You know, yeah. Am I fulfilled? You know, yeah. Cooking, gardening, being outdoors, all a vibe. It's so wild. We like overcomplicate happiness and fulfillment. Like, a part of me really believes that a Ferrari would make me happy. And all it took was some fresh basil leaves. Chopped up. Bye. What did I learn today? I was gonna say all the stuff I learned about herbs and spices, but I guess I learned that yesterday while I was at Whole Foods. So, RIP to those learnings. What did I learn about Oakland? I was looking at a crime map, filtering for types of crime because I don't consider certain things crime, like graffiti. I don't care. Put your art where you want to put it. That's not true, but I'm just saying that's not a crime to me that's gonna stop me from living in a neighborhood. Assault is. Anyway, not that assault is funny. It's just the contrast between assault and graffiti and the fact that they're both crimes on a crime map. And people just use all of that information to decide not to live somewhere. Graffiti is fine. You'll be fine. What I learned was I'm on a street, and the street over on the crime map, on the crime map, the street I'm on, nothing. The street over, full, stacked. Which was an interesting revelation. One, because, yay, no crime on the street. Two, because, yeah, it really be block by block. Damn, like, wow. What did I learn about life in general today? I learned that cooking is therapeutic. I learned that putting water on dough makes it sticky. I knew that before, but I now know it so much more intentionally because you have to keep empanada bread super dry, except where you want it to stick. Okay. What else did I learn about life in general? I learned that there's a bunch of resorts in Cancun, and apparently Cancun's just like overpriced part of Mexico. Or at least that's what I was told. I don't know. And I learned that PDFs on my computer open in Apple Preview, and apparently I don't actually have a PDF reader, and I would have to download that separately. I also learned that Oakland's more black than other Bay Area areas. Again, it's like the water sticky thing. I knew that, but now it's been so explicitly brought to my attention. I was talking to someone, I was like, why'd you move to Oakland? They're like, black people. And I was like, oh, okay. To me, coming from Houston to Oakland, it just seems, I'm just like, oh yeah, black people, like, yes. But I get how coming from a different area of the Bay to Oakland would be like, oh my God, the black people. So, yeah, I learned that that's a big pull of the area. And I learned that Uptown is a good place to live, and that might be where I end up getting my apartment. I also learned that I'll have to pay accordingly, so my budget might be a little too low for what I'm looking for. We'll see if I readjust my budget. Bye.